Hello friends, my name is Marina and this is Rapunzel Fiber Arts. So I'm working on a crochet project which I am currently very excited about, and I wanted to share it with you. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a bag just like this, which is just one of the little zippered pouches that comes with sheets or something like that in it, just bed sheets. So I had gotten this bag a little while ago and saved it because I had seen Lauren over at Valkyrie Fibers doing a project where she crocheted into the zipper along the top here and attached yarn and then was able to knit a sleeve for one of these, or crochet a sleeve for one of these. And I've been saving bags like this for over a year now with the intention of replicating what she did and making my own. And I've finally bit the bullet and actually started. So this is what my work in progress looks like. If you were in my most recent live stream video, you will have seen this already. But I have a couple more rows done now, a couple days later. So I picked up stitches just along the zipper on both the top and bottom of the zipper and crocheted back and forth. I think I did one round of single crochet and then I crocheted back and forth, or just across, because that's how you do mosaic crochet, which is the technique that I used here. So you just crochet across, and I'll show you the method that I used for this. But you crochet across and make this really, really cute, decorative, like ladder pattern. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's really cute, and it looks great with the scrap yarn that I'm using. These are all yarns that I made socks or another project with and just have remnant sock yarn. So like this was a pair of socks that I made out of Lauren's Valkyrie Fibers Our Flag Means Death colorway called Go Suck Eggs in Hell, which was very fun, very stripy, and you can see some of those stripes in this. We've got like this bright yellow below my fingers here. We've got this nice burgundy brown, the hot pink. There's like some blue and some purple from that as well. And it's just really, really pretty colors. And then the other star of this show is this, which is Bumblebee Acres Farm's, one of their Stranger Things colorways, which is no longer available, but I was able to snatch up an amount for a pair of socks, and this is what I have left over. So I'm using those and a couple other scrap yarns that I have left, and I'm crocheting this really, really cute cover. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to crochet into the zipper here, and then I'll also show you the basic mosaic crochet stitch that I'm using, so that if you want to make a bag just like this, you can. You could definitely also alter this mosaic crochet pattern to be basic crochet, or do a different color pattern with just two colors so that you have like zigzags or whatever type of mosaic crochet pattern you want. So I hope you stick around. I think this is going to be a really, really fun how-to video, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this.
Alright friends, so here you can see I am inserting a very small crochet hook. In this case it is a 1.5 millimeter crochet hook into the fabric of the zipper, as far from the teeth of the zipper as you can, just to prevent your yarn from getting caught in the zipper. And then take those two loops and pull the second one through the first one. You see, I'm kind of struggling with my very small crochet hook, so I'm going to the next size up that I have to pull the second loop through the first one. And then I'm going back with my very small crochet hook to pull another loop up through that fabric, and then use the bigger one to pull that loop through the already existing loop. And then I am just going to go ahead and repeat this process the entire way around the zipper, all sides of it, I guess both sides, and continue working like this until I am back to where I started. And that gives a foundation of something to crochet into that isn't just woven fabric. This is much easier to work into than trying to crochet directly into the fabric, and gives you a really nice baseline daisy chain that you can start with. So here you can see I have done that, and then I am going to skip ahead and show you the stitch that I'm using. So prior to starting this stitch, I do a few rows of single crochet. I think I did 2, maybe 3 rows on this project, and that was enough. I think 2 would be enough. And then what you do is you do a single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, and then the following stitch after that you do a double crochet into the front loop of the next stitch 1 row down. So you don't work into the next stitch, you work into the stitch below that stitch. So you should have the front loop visible because you've been single crocheting into the back loop of each stitch. So you have a front loop visible 1 row down, preferably in a different color like I did here so that it's easily visible, and you do a double crochet into that front loop. And then you go back to the first stitch doing a single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch, and then repeat the double crochet into the front loop 1 row down. So you're alternating between those 2 stitches all the way across the row. And how you work mosaic crochet is you work from one end of the row to the next and then break your yarn. So I started with working across the top flap. So I would work across, break my yarn, work across, break my yarn, and then secure those ends. And now I'm working around and then securing the ends, working around and then securing the ends. And that's working really, really well for me at the time of this voiceover recording. I'm actually about halfway done with this project. It's cruising along and looking so beautiful. So that is the stitch pattern that I am using. It's a very basic mosaic crochet pattern. So if you're having trouble understanding what I'm describing, go ahead and search how to do mosaic crochet, and some really good tutorials will come up that should be nice and helpful for you. This was my first ever mosaic crochet project, and once you get the hang of the technique of crocheting into the front loop 1 row down, once you get the hang of that, it goes very smoothly, and I had a really easy time reading my crocheting and kind of knowing what stitch I had to do next without keeping track of which one I had done previously. So it's a very, very easy project, very satisfying project, and one that is really handy for using up scrap yarn and reusing these bags for a more decorative and handy purpose.
All right, friends. So that is how I went about starting and working on this bag. I picked up all the stitches around the zipper like I showed you how to do, and then I worked across until I had done this whole top panel, and then I started working all the way around, which is what I'm doing now, and I'm going to work that until the bottom and then either do a panel worked flat again or maybe some kind of decreases, but I wanted to have a flat bottom like this. So I'm probably going to do back and forth like I did up at the top. And that's my plan for the rest of this project. It'll probably take me another 2, maybe 4 weeks to finish this, depending on how much energy I devote to it. Right now, I'm still pretty excited about this project, so I'm probably going to finish it on the earlier end of that time frame, but it's all dependent on what other things strike my fancy and get my attention. So, yeah, that's this project. I wanted to show you how I go about doing it so that you could give it a try if you are so inclined. I think it's a really cool project and a really nice way to reuse these bags in a more decorative and practical way. Maybe not more practical than just the bag by itself, but certainly more decorative, and it's a fun way to use up scraps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to like this video. Feel free to shoot me a comment if you have anything you would like to share with me. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and want to see more cool crafty videos like this. I hope that you have a fantastic day. I hope you learned something new in this video and that maybe you'll take some of it into the rest of your life and try something new as well. I will talk to you soon, friends. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye.